Remember when Labour told us they were going to have BlackRock rebuild Britain? Well, it turns out they're not the only ones conscripting the help of multinational asset managers to foster economic development. Last November, BlackRock were among the attendees at a roundtable meeting for private investors in Scotland's offshore wind sector, organised by the Scottish Government. They were joined by representatives of Brookfield, another of the world's largest multinational corporations, with assets under management in 2023 worth upwards of $900 billion, as well as a host of other big corporations, and Kate Forbes, the Cabinet Secretary for Economy. Forbes' key message to the roundtable, obtained by Freedom of Information request, was simple: Scotland is open for business. Team Scotland, Forbes was advised to tell the assembled businesses, is taking practical steps to de-risk and drive investment in our offshore wind sector. We've heard this tired rhetoric before, most recently in the form of Labour's GB Energy. We know exactly what it means: slashing regulations and cutting taxes to accommodate the interests of BlackRock shareholders. Forbes' pledge to de-risk investment should be understood as a declared ambition for the Scottish Government to guarantee and potentially subsidise private investment. The roundtable's expected outcome was to obtain an investor's perspective on how private and public sectors can work together to unlock investment. Slowly but surely, Scotland's energy transition is being entrusted to the largest multinational corporations in the world, stripping agency and power from the people who live here. The Scottish Government's cosy relationship with the asset managers isn't new. In fact, Kate Forbes isn't even the first to court BlackRock. Last year, Humza Yousaf boasted of his meeting with BlackRock, JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley to talk about their interests in investing in Scotland. For years, the Scottish Government have sought to cultivate foreign direct investment, ensuring a flow of profit out of Scotland rather than developing an industrial strategy that traps that wealth within our borders. As a result, Scotland is one of the most foreign-owned countries in Europe. And, as Kate Forbes' roundtable shows, this process isn't slowing down anytime soon. In fact, be it in the form of free ports or carbon credits, it's quickly speeding up. The reality is this: Scotland's economic sovereignty is being laundered for private gain by politicians who claim to stand up for our national interest.